Starting online therapy can feel very overwhelming and scary if you don't know what to expect. So, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about online therapy, what you can expect, its benefits, and then some tips and tricks to help you feel more at ease when starting the process. My name is Dr. Morgan Levy, and I'm a licensed psychologist in Florida. So, I want to start out talking about some benefits of online therapy. The first one that I've noticed so much is just the benefit of familiarity. With online therapy, you can have therapy from the comfort of your own home. You can be in your comfortable chair, comfortable clothes, with a blanket. You can even have your pets next to you. I've worked with people that just by having their pets next to them, it helps them feel so much more secure and safe, and it's easier for them to open up about things that might be really difficult for them otherwise. Another benefit of online therapy is that it just saves time. You save the time of commuting, of beating traffic, of making sure you're in the waiting room on time before the session starts. You don't have to worry about driving somewhere and making sure that you get to your appointment on time. You're in a place already where you just need to get to your private, quiet room and start the session. I do always recommend, though, giving yourself a few minutes ahead of time to make sure that you're comfortable and ready to get into the therapeutic mindset. Another benefit of online therapy is that you have access to a wider selection of therapists. You don't just have to look for a therapist within a 20-30 mile radius of your home or your workplace. You can look throughout your entire state to find a therapist that can work with you. By having a wider selection, it's also easier for you to find someone that maybe specializes in the concern that you're having. Sometimes people have such a specific thing that they're looking for in therapy, but there's nobody in their surrounding area that can treat that. With online therapy, you have the entire state to look and to find a therapist that works for you. And we know it is so important to find a therapist that you feel a connection to and that you feel comfortable and safe opening up with. So before starting any kind of therapy, it can just feel weird and scary and you don't know what to expect. So I want to give you some tips that you can use to help make the online therapy process a little easier. I definitely recommend just getting prepared. Have a box of tissues, have a glass of water, make sure you're in a comfortable seat wherever you're sitting. Make sure you feel good. Make sure you're in a private environment where nobody can come in and distract you. If you're home with someone, make sure you let them know that they can't just come in and talk to you, that this is a very sacred appointment that you have and you need space to complete it. You also want to make sure that you have your equipment set up ahead of time. Make sure that your laptop, computer, or whatever device you're conducting the therapy on is charged, it's working, you have it powered on. Shut off all of your notifications so you don't have distractions. Shut off notifications on your phone. Test your microphone, your video ahead of time. Make sure you have everything downloaded so that you can just very easily go into the therapy session and not spend the first few minutes of therapy trying to make sure that everything works. Also, be ready to adapt. With online therapy, there are going to be some times where the technology doesn't work so well, and that's okay and that's normal. Most of the time, you can fix any problems you're having by just restarting your device. Also, typically an online therapist will talk to you ahead of time with some plans on what to do in case the power goes out, if the microphone stops working, or if the video goes out. This way, if it does happen, you're not just freaking out and you have a plan moving forward. Finally, I want you to remember that online therapy is real therapy. It's just as effective as in-person therapy and just as meaningful. Research has shown that online therapy works. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I hope this was helpful and you feel more comfortable and at ease with starting online therapy.